decapitate her and then to put her head on the roof of my car. And then he says that's how you get at David Vara. What do you do that with that, charges or no charges? Do the charges really matter in the end? I mean, he still works for you, and you're still going to see that he made these threats.
David,
what would you say then?
I don't want any child to be hurt in any situation for any reason.
But what would you do then, sir? That's just my question.
I have to look at a legality point of what I can and can't do. You got to understand, if I take Teddy and cancel his contract, which I can't do unless there is again, if you know Teddy, he does write a very good contract with his lawyers. And he's got a boatload of them.
Well, that's what I was elaborating at earlier.
For me, David, I'm in the same boat you are, kind of. I understand the battle that you're fighting, okay? I'm looking for my own loopholes to do what I need to do on my end, okay? But again, that's internal. It has nothing to do with you.
Does this come back to what I asked you earlier, that you've tried to get rid of him?
David, you got to listen for 2 seconds, okay? I can't just take Teddy's contract, rip it up, and say, thank you very much, we're done. It's a year-to-year basis. At the end of this year, could I get rid of Teddy? Yes. That's an option that the Vision organization will have to make. It's not my decision, because it is under contract with the Vision organization. Regardless of what me and you discussed today, unless I could take that as something that he did against his contract to this store, it's like having, I hire you, David, as a community organizer. You come in and you do whatever you do for me. You leave here and you do something silly off case. Is that my problem?
It does reflect in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely, David. I 100% agree with you wholeheartedly.
We see it with sponsor. I'm not saying he's a sports celebrity.
Contract-wise, if I contract
right, but we see it with sports celebrities. We see it with sports celebrities. We see it with people representing brands. I mean, to chase a father and to try to run him off the road in a Vision car. That's pretty close, I would say.
He never drives a Vision car. He is personally in his own vehicle.
Well, he has your company's insignia. Therefore, he's representing your company, right?
Legally, by law, David, I can go out and put your name on my car and drive around with it, and everybody call me David.
Listen, Mr. Stevenson, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to get caught in the semantics or argue with you. My purpose for calling you, sir, you've been respectful. I've been respectful to you. Right, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, real quick, Mr. Stevenson. A little while ago, I asked you some questions, which I understand. I'm not a stupid person, Mr. Stevens. I know exactly.
No, I don't think you are, sir.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. And when I presented with you, it wasn't just a bunch of bull. When I told you about basically Mr. Loria strong-arming you guys into keeping him employed, you kind of skirted that. Now, hear me out. But then you came back to it and you said, David, I'm kind of in the same boat you are. You're kind of hinting to me like a wink that you know what I'm talking about. Now if you can't get into it, I respect as a man. You just say, David, I understand what you're saying, and I can't discuss that.
David, to get rid of him.
But I think you know what I'm talking. But I think you know what I'm.
I kept him.
But I think you know what I'm talking.
I kept him last year. There was no strong arm. I could have got rid of him last year.
But I think
year-to-year basis on a contract.
Right, but I
chose to keep the man because I had no problem with him.
Mr. Stevenson, listen, please. I think that you know what I'm talking about with the whole comment you made about his lawyers. He drives a very good. He draws up very good contracts.
I know Teddy's bio. You can go online. You can read Teddy's bio. Teddy will give you his bio to read. Read everything about him. How many times he's sued.
I know. I know that.
How he's done this. How he's done that.
Right.
Who he worked for.
Well, anyone could file frivolous. Anyone could file frivolous lawsuits, Mr. Stevenson. But here's my thing. And I'll end with this, I guess. I hit on the fact a little while ago in the conversation, a few minutes ago, about his prison sentences. Let me ask you this. Do you guys do background checks on an individual where you hire him? Because certainly you were aware that he's a convicted felon, having served upwards of at least one prison sentence of 8 years for criminal sale of a controlled substance and distribution.
Does that make him a bad person?
That's not, sir, that's not my... I didn't ask you that. So I'm asking you to answer my question.
You're bringing up statements about a man's life from the past, but you're saying that man doesn't deserve a second chance. I probably got 6 or 7 guys that have been in jail.
Did I say
I shouldn't give him a chance in this opportunity to actually achieve and further lives in the right direction?
But Mr. Stevenson, did I say he didn't deserve a chance? Those words didn't come out of my mouth.
Well, why are you bringing it up? Why are you bringing it up? I know Teddy's life probably better than you do.
Why are you so defensive about it? My question was simple. I said,
"Do you guys
attacking
me for something that
I am not. I
can't do anything about.
I am not.
A guy that is under contract with me, and you want me to dispose of him without anything that you're saying that this all happened. That's great, and I believe you. It probably did. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I'm not.
Understand,
Mr.
For me
Stevenson.
to do anything with that guy, I need proof. If the police department's not willing to arrest him for this, there's no proof to it.
Mr. Stevenson, that's not true at all, sir. That's not true at all. There is proof, and I explained to you earlier. that there's a law which helps them escape with this. It's not true because the police department doesn't you're
It's
sir,
a
you couldn't be
third-party situation. I
Mr.
understand
Stevens.
that. In a third-party situation,
Thank you.
you've never been in an argument or a discussion or you're pissed off and you said something stupid that you shouldn't have said.
No, that's not the issue here, sir. I'm really offended that you're trying to defend this individual. But here's my thing. Here's my thing.
I would defend anybody who works for me or under contract with
You
me
jumped.
until
You
someone
said.
gives me proof
You
that
said
I have to go by.
Mr.
Right
Steve-
now, what you have is a police department that's not willing to arrest a man that you're saying he did something. If you said this guy was arrested because of this, and this,
Mr.
I would have a way to say, Teddy, I have to let you go.
Mr. Stevenson, you could have let him go multiple times. Every year you could have let him go, and you know his conduct, and you're well aware because you yourself said that you know Teddy Loria better than I do.
I do. I know what he's done. But
so you know everything he's done.
I did not. He's actually kept the store pretty clean.
I did not. Oh, I'm sure. I did not say that he doesn't deserve a second chance. So you attacked me with that. My question you still haven't answered. Do you guys check people's backgrounds and criminal backgrounds? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
So you were fully aware, I'm sorry, of Teddy Loria's multiple felonies when you hired him. Yes or no?
No, I didn't hire him.
Okay, when he was hired, would someone have had knowledge then?
I can't make that determination because I don't know.
But Vision checks backgrounds.
Yes.
So
did they check Teddy's? I couldn't tell you yes or no. As a contractor, I couldn't tell you. Because usually on a contractor base, you hire the contractor, you don't hire the person.
okay.
You hire the business.
But he is the business. He's a one-man business. He has
I understand that you're an intelligent man. You understand if I hire a business, I hire a business. I'm not hiring the individual. A business can have multiple people. Now Teddy has a few people that work for him.
So you don't. So Vision would not check who they're hiring to guard their millions of dollars in
You're
merchandise.
getting way off case. You're getting on something on a rant that means it's meaningless at this point.
No, it's not a rant, sir.
What I'm going to do, sir, David, what I'm going to do at this point, because
listen to me. Your employee threatened my daughter's life, sir, and it's not a rant. No. You listen, Mr. Stevenson. You listen to me, okay? Your employee threatened my daughter's life. It's not a rant.
But again,
I'm not going on a rant,
from
sir.
what you're saying,
Okay?
Hearsay from you. And again, you've contacted the police department, and the police department has told you they cannot do anything about it. So what do you expect me to do about it?
I expect Vision to take
full.
full.
On a legal term, I can't do anything about it. There's nothing legal at this point.
I expect you, as a general manager of Vision, to get together with the owner, Mr. Edwards. Correct? That's the owner's name you said, sir?
Correct.
And address an issue which you guys know is not a surprise. What I told you this morning, sir, even though you will never admit to me, is not a surprise. You know who Teddy Loria is. You know who your company's employing. And you're refusing to do anything about it. And it's been documented. And I will proceed accordingly to expose what Vision Dodge has in this situation. And you're basically covering up and...
Do you want to attack me now because of something someone else?
That's the second word. That's the second time you said attack. That's
David, really, what kind of person are you? Really, our conversation's over. You want to attack me for something someone else did? Now, come on.
I didn't attack you, sir. I'm calling you. I'm calling you.
You want to represent the public?
I'm calling you. I'm calling you to take.
Stop that.
I'm calling you.
Listen, then talk to me as a man, not as a little girl hiding behind something else, because that's bullshit. All right, now you piss me off. You want to attack me for something someone else did? Stop it. Please.
Sir, why would you use obscenities in talking
buddy,
to me?
that's right, buddy. Okay? Why don't you come down here and attack me? Okay, is that what you want?
I've been
What are you trying to do?
Are you threatening me?
No, David, you're attacking me now.
No. You said, why don't I come down here?
Another individual did. Come on, listen. I feel for you for what this man is.
No, you don't feel for me.
To your daughter, third-party wise to somebody else.
Sir, you don't.
Camera in a parking lot somewhere that wasn't even directed at her.
It wasn't a parking lot, sir. It was inside the store.
I feel sorry for you for that. But now you want to attack me for something someone else did. That's where I get on a tangent. I did nothing wrong to you.
Sir, I'm going to expose both your conduct and the fact that you're hiding this employee and assisting him.
Oh, my God. I'm not hiding anything. I told you, does he work here? Yes. He's contracted through us.
Well, you're defending him.
Contracted security. That's it.
Sir, you're defending him wholeheartedly. Right or wrong?
I'm not defending anybody. Okay. All I'm saying is I have a contract with that individual, yes. What he does outside of my employment as a contractor has nothing to do with me. You turn it around and say you want to attack me now. because I can't do anything about it. I told you.
Sir, why do you feel attacked?
If you gave me proof that this happened in a court of law and where he was arrested for a situation, something involving this, maybe, and even maybe at that point when I contacted my lawyers to see if I could dissolve that contract, it'd be the avenue I would have to take. But at this point in time, you're bringing nothing to me that's saying that this happened, because even the court system is telling you nothing happened.
No, that's not true.
I'm just trying to defend the situation.
That's not true.
Of what I need to do.
That's not true. No court system said it didn't. Do you understand, sir? Do you understand what I've been trying to tell you?
Yes. You told me third party wise.
No, but you're
videotape saying he's going to decapitate your daughter or son and put him on the hood of your car.
Okay, but do you want? I
understand the situation.
But do you understand that you've been?
I have 3 children myself. Okay, 3, and I love children. Okay, my whole story is based on a family-based relationship. Okay, but don't attack me, sir. Don't attack my business, sir.
You've been wrong twice when you said that if the police didn't arrest him, that means Teddy Loria did nothing wrong. And now you're saying that if he's not being prosecuted, it didn't happen. And you're wrong in both times. He made a clear threat against a child. It's on video. You will see the video. I'll make sure that you receive a copy, sir. Okay? And the fact that he is getting away with this, more than likely, unfortunately, sadly enough, is based on a law. Okay, doesn't mean it didn't happen. You will still be presented with the facts. You will still.
Law, David. I can't do anything about it. I would love to have an opportunity to do whatever I need to do whenever I need to do it. But if the law states you cannot, then I cannot.
Okay. You do realize
I'm not defending anybody. I'm just saying you haven't given me any reason to do anything about it at this point. Okay. I understand what you're saying, and I'm with you. And if I were you, and if I was the father of this situation, I might take things in my own hands. Okay. Again, that's me. Personally.
No, I use the law, sir. I use the law. I don't take.
Again,
I don't take matters. I don't take matters. I don't take matters.
You need to use the law. Then use the law.
I don't take.
I did nothing wrong to you, sir.
Sir, nothing. I don't. Sir, listen, please. I don't, Mr. Stevenson. With all respect, I don't take matters into my own hands because I use the law. I abide by the law because I'm not a thug like the thugs that you employ.
Oh, now you're insulting me again.
Well, you take it for what it is, sir. You employ people who would threaten an innocent child. I would never do that, and I would never take the law into my own hands.
But you said yourself he didn't.
And here's this.
Third party hearsay.
And here's this, which obviously you'll take as an attack because you're taking this very personal. When I never called to attack you, sir, that wasn't my intention. Not only do I not take it into my hands, and not only do I use the law, and I'm trying to use the law, since the law is not working, I don't take it into my own hands. I don't threaten anyone. I don't get physical. I would never do what Teddy Loria did. What I am doing, though, is exposing Teddy Loria, you, and your company. In this conversation, because New York State, this is another law that works in my favor now. See, it's a give and take, I guess, when it comes to laws. This conversation has been recorded because New York State is a one-party consent state, and I don't have to let you know that it was being recorded, but I'm giving you the heads up here that it's being recorded.
Conversation, you gotta let me know it's being recorded.
Okay? No, you're absolutely wrong.
That's fine.
It's been recorded, and I will expose you and your business.
I said nothing wrong, sir. All you've done is overtalk.
Well, I want people to see what Vision Dodge is about.
No proof of this individual doing anything wrong on my presence.
Mr. Stevenson, I want people to see what Vision Hyundai is as his company.
You know what? You and everybody else on the planet, sir. Come on. You want to attack me for something somebody else did? Honestly, is that what you want? And you're a community. You work for the community. You're out for the community. Come on, you're attacking a business owner who employs people that have to go home and feed their children.
Who defends a thug?
And no, David. You're so built on this children thing, but you want to attack a business that employs 500 people.
Who defend a thug? Absolutely.
Serves their families, pays their mortgages, pays their bills.
Who defends?
You want to attack that business that does that, right?
Who employs and defends a thug?
That was employed outside of the realm of this dealership, outside the realm of this business.
Who
you want to attack that business?
Who defend a thug that would threaten a child? Absolutely, sir.
I'm not defending anybody. I have a contract with an individual business.
Mr. Stevenson, this conversation is over, sir.
And what that business does outside of the realm of my store, I have no control over, nor can I do anything about.
Mr. Stevenson.
At this present time, sir, per the law, as you state, you run by, per the law, you don't have a case